however. Plenty of utility to burst out here with, and it looks like they're about to line it up. Here comes GXX. How many kills, if any, will he be able to block out? He needs to get at least one frag, but it's Senery coming in with 2 huge kills from towards the doors, and just like that, this push may have been shut down. There's still players spilling into the site. imo's going to keep the dream alive. GXX gets perforated alongside Calyx, and they're holding the line. They're going one better. They're actually taking the lead in terms of manpower, and now it's all down to Synopsy, down to just the USP by his side, and Calyx takes off his head. Eternal Fire.
Early push. Oh, that's a great nade as well, dealing almost 100 points of damage. And now XFlout, he's aware of the possibility of this flank, and it's going to be Senery. He's going to find one, and oh no, XFlout, he's going to get just completely swarmed. 3 CDs lie in wait, but now the T's, they have the information. They know at least 3 to 4 players lying in wait towards lower tunnels. A great flashbang, though, is going to pan out.
This is just such a ridiculous round, considering they've only lost 32 HP on Senery, and he's got it for one peak. There it is!
Flawless!
It's a force by knowing it's a full-on eco. It stands to reason the rest of them would be alongside one another. Even if XANTARES does get the drop, he won't. It's just a Glock, so it's going to be so many bullets needed and required to deal with Recon. He is standing up the cash with GXX. They both got down to block. But that's where this round is going to come to an abrupt end. They're covering here. This is looking dire, but what a shot from Woxic round the corner.
Really long push, and now yepyeni looking to find some kill, something to trade, but XANTARES will deny one Synopsy, but still 5v3, heavy advantage here for the side of Eternal Fire.
Well, Regon, though, is going to deal with the CT aggression
right now, because Regon got that kill onto its CD spawn, and now Synopsy has so much to do, but he just said no time. They need to make this play for the side right now.
Spray through, gets one, XANTARES though with a brisk entry back on, and Regon misses a sitter. How important that could be. 13 seconds to go. Woxic though also misses alongside. It's a bit of a scrappy round right now. Regon trying to get on the cross.
No time.
Takes him down through double doors. And that is this round tied up. There is no time left for Woxic. He can only say
Swiss Major. He's going to find a nice going to Calyx. Good trade coming out from Woxic though.
And now the best opportunity of a retake. And that being said, if you don't get that chance, man, Flatro through the smoke, perforating the first kill, does get traded back. Great shot from GXX. And once again, Eternal Fire are clambering and desperately crawling their way towards the site. Grenade is looking good for Sam. Is creeping, trying his best to get that first pick. It's late, but he gets punished for it. Woxic should not be alive right now. And suddenly it's down to a 2-on-2. Good shot from GXX. They expect a double peek on them. Boxes, no, and XFlout will punish with one, but there is GXX.
Towards mid. Going for a heavy setup towards mid, just 2 defenders towards A. There's a great flash, and Senery, oh, he's not going to be planted anymore, but he will be taken up by Calyx, leaving only one Flatro hiding around the smoke. He can hear all the noise being made here, and he's going to find one. Yes, he will, but Woxic will pluck his head clean off his shoulder, as GXX in the meantime playing a very, very wild game, and XANTARES will put him down. This looks like finally a round going the way of Eternal Fire, unless Regon can pull off a 1v
for economy going forward. Yes, Eternal Fire. Oh, I say that, and he's just been absolutely, because they have very little utility of their own. It's just smokes, no flashes, no incendiaries on the side of Bad News Eagles. If they can see this bomb plant, that could be it. One Flatro back on Gandalf to try and ensure there will be no survivors, but he's gone down first, and in doing so, XANTARES now can open up with a spray, a lot of damage done towards the catwalk side. The smoke is affording safe passage for Eternal Fire, who are looking to dial in their 3rd consecutive round here. Synopsy back into this round has taken the head of Senery and made it his, and Synopsy will fall straight after. I love the call as well, because let's be honest, Eternal Fire have been very slow on their team. So far, Senery just sprays down 2, and it could have been more, and it will be more. There's a 3rd, not quite a 4th. He runs out of ammunition, he's done his job. He has completely shut down this long hungry to take on that AWP, but it's going to need GXX to put the final.
Absolutely, and that is something which Bad News Eagles are hoping is going to be taking place. GXX tries to time the shot, but imo is going to find him, and Synopsy just might fall to his death, and there we go. XFlout lying in wait, and just like that, a minute.
Woxic in particular, a lot of credit here, because they have made some great adjustments, waiting outside of B for that push, waiting for the rotation through a middle. Now there could be another one to deal with here. Regon could have a couple of frags. The bomb's been spilled as well. That's so awkward. He doesn't know that Woxic is just below him, though. And he has to try and take a gamble play. When you're this far behind in terms of manpower, you have to try and
Eternal Fire actually stuck around towards lower tunnels to help out. It's going to be Synopsy. I like what Synopsy did there, you know, trying to get a little bit of real estate back for his team, but just good base.
Wasn't able to get too much done in the pistol, but is this his moment to shine? They've picked up the pace, but it damage as he goes up and down. Regon's there to help him out, and there's flashes up and over. The smoke is good. It will afford safe passage for Synopsy, and they're watching the rotation as well. Though Antwerp, there's one, can't double up with a second, and that could have been the round falling as a result. 12 HP left on Centery. Needs to try and come out of the flames, try and come out of the fire and pull off something special, but maybe Synopsy has this all along.
Stay alive, because the play there is like his teammates are going to be coming in trying to help him out. Great round coming out from Synopsy, and now Eternal Fire, a little bit of a switch up with the pace, going for a fast hit towards A, and the 3 players lying in wait. The flashback is fantastic. Xflog though, with a great transfer, finds Regon, and suddenly 2 versus 3 player advantage for the side of Eternal Fire.
And they needed to go their way. However, there is the wall of smokes shooting through the middle. Here's the offer of GXX. He looks to try and push away. The spray is not on point. Synopsy is punished, survives on 19 HP, somehow still alive in this round. 2-on-2 as Xflow's going to go through the smoke, find those, sprays them both down, and additionally picks up. However, they did more with less. Previously, it will be a double peak though, and the man that picks up the frag. And it's looking like this half is going to come.
It has been a pretty quiet half, honestly, from one Flatro, but not a quiet round from Synopsy. Great shot to Xantares, but they won't be expecting this. They won't be expecting Calyx sneaking his way from around, wrapping, taking his sweet time. Time is not their friend, though. They need to hurry on up, and Calyx is going to be a shooting gallery. Maybe not, still a 2v3, but it looks like the round's done here.
Tenerife is going to keep the dream alive for a couple more moments before Woxic closes his eyes permanently for the rest of...
This could be a slaughter.
Really could be, and it should be, to be fair, but there's a good counter flash tossed in as well from BNE, and that's allowed them safe passage to push in. Now the kill's coming down. imoRR, and imoRR again is able to just lock in position. Patro has no XP left, but does bag himself one before his inevitable...
As you pointed out, no bomb plan, so that means just going to be the Glocks and maybe a P250, but they're getting hunted down, and suddenly things are looking very dicey. Is it going to happen again, Vince?
Not again. Eternal Fire, guys. Like, this is a completely different ball game as well. This is Glocks just rushing at you. You've got all of the advantages. And imo's going to try and spray. Gets one great headshot. Molly tossed up and over. Could stall this bomb plan a little bit longer. And the bomb's gone down in a very awkward position. They're looking to divide and conquer the remaining of the Bad News Eagles. Bobbing and toing and throwing. But previously now has the scout. Can he deliver? With it is the question. There's the first tag. He's getting multiple chances here to pop up and shoot. And they haven't dealt with it just yet. 25 HP becomes 0.
But they need to make a little bit of haste here, Vince. And it is all but a ruse. It's a ruse towards the A bomb set, but it's going to be a B split coming in. But 28 seconds, they're running out of time.
Running out of time, but they have kept the dream alive with Regon's big AWP kill. Another player to deal with, though, it's going to be Xfloud. He has been the man, the absolute powerhouse on this Turkish team, but he has enough time to get this plant down, and it's gone from bad to worse on the side of Eternal Fire. They've lost Calyx, they've lost the bomb.
He's not great at all, Vince. A little bit more in your face. It's going to be Synopsy looking to challenge Woxic, but at the moment the smoke blew.
They got the reward, but can they dial it in now? Spray is good from Regon, did take a
little bit of time to work with, and you can see the execute coming in from BNE.
That grenade is damaged. Oh, so much red travel in the kneecaps, but can't capitalize. When Flatro comes around the corner, deals that frag, and Calyx also falls down to Regon.
I genuinely thought he was just done for there. Xfloud at least able to find Regon. And that's the smoke. And then, yeah, once here the jump from Xantares, and he's going to be tagged down. And looking for the hunt is Synopsy, but he will be taken down by Xantares. But that's the call to go for this fast hit towards mid to B. And what a shot by Regon! And he's going to find one flutter with the second, and that's a B bomb site control.
Grab this game by the scruff of the neck and make it theirs. I think there's opportunities for one Flatro, but he's not able to collapse. Wants another AK-47. Woxic can meanwhile speak to the man, and he will deliver. One Flatro. Maybe coming in. Regon is so low alongside one Flatro, but they both come out with headshots alongside Centery.
A drop coming in from short. There was so much miss. I do believe there was Calyx keeping them at bay with a flash of his own. We can see BNE, they're heading to the bomb site though, but Xantares this time around.
It's been their mantra the entire time is push, 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 get aggressive. Calyx around the smoke has given his position away now, does get one through the smoke, and it's the bomb carrier. Huge frag for Eternal Fire, but they've been in these situations so many times where they were the favorites, and they've let them slip. One Flatro playing around the smoke, looking to sneak his way in, and he's bought up a little bit of space for himself. He's waiting, but there's imoRR looking up, anticipating that play. The knife out, and he is a dead man.
Find a lot of success with it. As Calyx is pushing so deep in Synopsy once again.
Well, that's firepower they're going to be sorely missing out on. Drop down, Glamflatro around the back, but there's Woxic bodyguarding XANTARES, who is down to 1 HP. That single digit keeps him alive to pull back another kill and close the curtain on Regon. But this one has to go in their way. They've yielded the bomb plant, but a lot of damage done onto Seneri through that Molotov and a flash on top of it. And now Eternal Fire looking to try and tighten that nuke. They come in, spray is off from Calyx. GXX goes in with one. It's an awkward fight.
Well, a little too deep, though. No, never mind. It's still going to deal a lot of damage to the GXX. Once more, the play is going to be coming towards short. The flashback is perfect. Regon is going to find XANTARES. It's one flutter plus Woxic. And now imoRR and Xplot having a lot of work to do, which they will. They're going to find two. And suddenly, it's a 3v.
He keeps this round on his tiptoes. And now Seneri has to try and hold the line, and he does just that. Xplot is put down, but all three players now 50 or below on HP. Calyx removes the head of GXX, and imoRR goes from strength to strength. Seneri now on 6 HP has got to try and stave this away from a path of loss. And although he gets one,
in the scenario, there's not much he could do from that particular position. And with that 13 to 12 Eternal Fire, they are back. But GXX, he's going to just absolutely wreck Xplot through the double doors as Woxic. He's trying to land a flick, and that is absolute filth.
Has been built in, and they're going to be pushing behind that one. Flatro, not for the first time, trying to get some shenanigans on the smoke. Here comes the spray from Synopsy. 2 kills. Blink, and you'd miss the last 4 frags
against the Rogues, because this buy is it. If they lose this round, if they're not able to work with BNE, they know they have that advantage. But look at the aggression coming out here. Regon, he hears this. He knows where the players are, and this is wild from Eternal Fire. They're pushing in deep here, and imoRR, how does one flutter flop that? He had no business not getting that kill, Vince.
How the hell is imoRR still alive? He's got another smoke as well that he's now tossed in. He's just being such a nuisance, comes through that clock.
And we have BNE just marching towards A bomb site, but it's all a ruse. It's all a fake by Synopsy.
So much damage through the smoke, but his 2 teammates have died. Regon's gone down on the side as well, and Woxic is still alive with the AWP. He may be missing a bunch of shots, but there's a smoke in their eyes, and this round is work.
And not just that, they're going to go for a light bite. And I like this. They haven't gone for the force bite, but it's going to be a full B commit coming in.
Xcloud has to try and hold on for dear life. Using the flashes to his advantage, but one Flatro through with that MAC-10 just puts him down. And like that, Eternal Fire in trouble again. Do they go for this retake?
Decisions to make. These are not easy decisions to make. Now they can. It's a 4 versus 4. They've taken out GXX to look.
Now tossing them out, just clearing up those angles, just narrowing down where these players could be. Time is of the essence though, and the spray is so good, so on point, that Woxic, try as he may to just somehow salvage this round, did not have enough time regardless.
Golden opportunity to go 1-0 up in the challenger stage. As I say that, imoRR with the scout, he's going to decapitate Synopsy.
Hell of a shot, and what an important moment to bust that one out as well. When Flatro, though, comes back with 2 of his own, and it's that B-side again. 3 kills before Woxic puts him down. He's finally come alive. We were asking the questions, and he's starting to play with. Now they go into the plant. Here comes the push, but XANTARES shuts down Seneri, and GXX is trying to hold on with this AK, but he's been tagged down to 29 HP. The bomb is planted for him. But there's a smoke, and that could just be the golden ticket. Try and bait out some shots. Can he line this up? They're sticking down on the defuse. He comes through the smoke. They've come off the defuse, actually. He's doing such a good job of stalling them, but then they stick it, and they will have their...
From getting planted. We come down to advance. A missed shot by GXX, and Woxic will punish him. 4 versus 5. The remaining players making the way up towards short, but Woxic, once more, the turret of death. He's going to find one and the second, and it's a 2v4.
Man, this Woxic has just come alive this game. He's still alive, but no one. Flatro removes his head. 30 seconds to play with. A little bit of sanctity to just pull back. A bit of reprieve. And now it's down to the CTs to push on in. When Flatro missing his shots. Down to 8 now. Somehow still alive. Waiting for this rotation play to come in. And here comes Synopsy. First headshot delivered. There's the second.